The holidays, that rare opportunity, the entire family, everybody's in one place at one time.
Yeah, but before you snap that family photo around the Christmas tree, you will want to hear this.
Yeah, T.R. Gormley is Local 12's chief videographer, and he is also an expert at taking the perfect family portrait. T.R., we were just talking during the commercial break. We have had this experience with you working with our family on videos, our families on videos and pictures too. So take us through that. You've got everybody together. How do you approach that?
Well, first of all, your lovely producer, Tanner, invited me here because he said I won the most attractive ginger at the Cincinnati conference. So I'm not quite prepared for photos. No, I mean, listen, you know, people get really nervous about taking their own photos and getting their photos taken, but it's pretty simple. Step one, just be attractive. You know, you're going to be great. You're going to have a lot of confidence. It's going to be a lot of fun. No, I mean, really, it's not that hard to take photos. You just have to, there's a couple tips you got to remember to do. First of all, lighting. Lighting is everything. You want to make sure you bring a light in. It's all about taking yourself out of your background. So if you want to take a picture next to, let's say, a roaring fire like this, or a tree, you want to put a little light on yourself to kind of put yourself outside of it a little bit.
Gotcha. So it doesn't feel flat.
Yeah, you don't want to be flat. You don't want to be bland. There is nothing worse than, let's say, spending lots of money for pictures and all that good stuff, and you're just kind of
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to see that. So as you can see, we got some beautiful photos right here, and it's just
really
easy. And you don't have to have a big setup like a tree or anything like that.
Oh, are those Megan's kids?
Those are Megan's kids, yeah.
Megan
So you
kids.
can just take them away. So as you can see, just put a little light on their faces, and they're popping out here.
Now, when you say light, somebody like me who is not a professional like you at lighting. So I'm home taking pictures by myself. What kind of light do I use? It's anything that would...
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as bringing a lamp just out of the view of the camera. You know, another good thing that people don't realize is we all have cell phones. Get that cell phone light out there. If you're taking a picture on your cell phone and you bring that other cell phone in as a light source, it pops you right out. It's nice and soft, and it's really pretty.
Pretty easy fix, too.
Very easy fix, especially if you're doing it at home. Now, I always say, take the time, spend that money, get yourself a professional photographer in here, because honestly, you're going to want to see these, and you're going to want to be very proud of your pictures, and this is what we do for a living. You know, we're going to pose you right, we're going to make you laugh, we're going to make your kids actually look towards us, which again, that is one of the harder things.
Let's talk about working with kids, working with babies, and you know, all of that kind of thing.
And animals. We saw some of the dogs.
Yeah, it's funny. You mentioned sort of staging and posing, but at the same time, you got to keep everybody looking natural, and that's a thing. That's a balance.
I get more cardio doing photos than I do actually going to the gym, because I am running up, I'm tickling, I'm getting people kind of loose, I'm making jokes. I like to say something silly, you know, right beforehand. Like I'll take a picture and I'll say, Bob Herzog, bearskin rub. And they'll go, what? And then they'll start laughing very naturally.
Right.
Because, you know, when somebody tells you to laugh or smile or pose,
that's true.
It's never going to be natural because you don't do that normally.
Yeah.
So when you take somebody off guard and you kind of say something or do something to make them laugh naturally, really shows up really well in photos.
Yeah.
What about working with animals? Do you have any tips for that? Like, if a lot of people, like I would love to have my dog sitting in the photo with me, but I don't know all the time if that's going to work, or if they're going to get along with a professional photographer. I'm hiring somebody. I
would say the same rules for dealing with animals for photos is the same rules for dealing with kids with photos. Beef jerky in the pocket. You know?
It works for Bob, I know.
No, you just
beef
put it up
jerky in the
there and
pocket
say,
for Bob.
Over here, over here. No, it's about getting their attention and high pitched noises to get them to tilt, and that's the dogs. That's not the kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, that'll work.
But I will say, you know, I have a lot of experience with kids over time. My kind of business is a repeat business. It's every year people call me up in November and say, we got to get the, you know, we did it last year, let's do it again. I start doing treats or a fun present that's going to be at the end of your photo session that the kids are going to behave for, because they want to get to that.
Oh, so they know about it going in, like, hey,
they know what's happening.
You guys are good during these photos and you're going to get these treats.
Yeah. So I got Megan Mongello's family, our PM anchor, and I've gotten pictures with the boys. This is year 4 now in a row. They know when TR comes over, that they're going to get a present.
There's
And so
something
they are going to do
going
their
on,
very
too.
best to make sure they're on their best behavior.
For Uncle TR.
Yes. So, I mean, a couple Red Bulls for me and a candy cane for them, and we got those pictures down.
Before we let you go, in case people have seen this, are like, I like that dude. If people want to know more about not what you just do here, but what you do when you're taking pictures, how do we do that?
Go online, look up McGingerSnaps photography. You can't miss it. Big
Snaps.
red beard and this beautiful face right here.
And you'll probably see a lot of Local 12 folks.
A lot of Local 12 people because,
photos,
again, pretty people, pretty pictures.
He's great to work with, and so
Super good dude.
Yeah.
TR, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.